You know, the great thing about the Ocean Festival is people come from far and wide to be here. We've got people from Australia, New Zealand, Brazil. Now, this sand sculpting team came all the way from Arizona, right, Cameron?
That's right, Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona. And you do this every year? It's like a migration.
That's right. Well, we got to get out of the heat. So we've been coming here about 15 years. We've been entering the sandcastle for about 10 years.
It looks like a sundial. How does a sundial tie in with that, Cameron?
Kind of a play on words, Baywatch.
Oh, Baywatch. Okay, I'm a little slow on the uptake. I don't get all those things all the time.
The rock is in the middle.
And the rock is in the middle?
The rock is in the middle there.
Oh, see what you did?
Yeah, so there you go.
So Mike Burke here is the man who runs all the sand sculpting things going on here at the Ocean Festival. And what a great example of a great sculptor here right behind us, Mike. I love this.
Yeah, me too. These are all amateurs. These people come out here every year.
Don't say that to them.
No. Well, some of them, like these folks have been doing it for over 30 years.
You got a couple judges walking around, 3 judges, I believe, and they're judging right now as we speak. And what is that criteria they look for?
The people that are enjoying the show, it's a general impression. That's most important. What do they like?
Do you like
what
it or
do they
not?
think the people like? Yeah. And so almost anybody can be an expert judge within a short period of time because people always know what they like.
I love the fact that you just people just show up. They show up, you don't know who's going to show up, and then you find out who's going to compete that day, right? There's no pre-registration?
There's pre-registration is available, but generally nobody does that. They just show up and have a good time.
Yeah.
So we get, generally speaking, we usually get about half of the people are here all the time. They incorporate into their family vacation. We have people from Nevada and Arizona that they come here for a week, and this is part of their family tradition.
This amazing sculpture is put together by this group of people, and it's in memory of Norman Eisenberg here. And there's a group of families here that came together, right?
Well, they're all Norm's children and grandchildren now. But when we all started, it was just Norm and the kids. There was
1985, that was the first year you started doing this. So let me do the math. That's
32 years ago, I think.
32 years ago, holy smokes, wow, very good. You got that right off the top of your head.
So right after about 10 years, I said, I'm done. But then my kids got older and they go, no, Dad, we got to keep going. So now my kids do it, and I just bring the shovels down, literally.
And we got some of the shovels here, some of the tools of trade here. We've got a shovel, a rake. The spray bottle is very important for...
Yeah, they let us do this about 10, 15 years ago. You can put, biodegradable food coloring in there. And San Clemente doesn't have a big sand sculpture contest anyway, so there's only like 20 spots, so they kind of give us some leadway here.
Oh, good, that's nice. Right. And it does add a lot of color to it and really brings out the vibrancy in it. You've got a great story here. Unfortunately, Norm passed away in March, right?
He did. He did.
And he'd been here the whole 32 years doing this?
Absolutely, from the very beginning. He never missed a year.
Oh my God. So now the theme of this, how does the theme come into play with this?
Norm loved golf. One of the highlights of his life was going to St. Andrews and playing on the golf course there.
You had the kids chip in, you got grandkids coming in, and we're just kind of carrying on the tradition.
We're down to 5 generations now.
5 generations.
Mom is still alive. She's 95 in September.
Don't print that.
Started out that somebody texted there was a shark sighting on the beach, which got everybody worked up. But then they posted the photo, and it was actually this sculpture right behind us. That was a dirty trick by you guys, by the way. But what a great group of people here. All these people came together to put this magnificent sculpture together. And what is your name, my dear?
Nicole Howard.
Now, who is this group? How do you guys know each other?
A long time. I've been in the group about 15 years. We're all neighbors. We come together as a street to build our sandcastle every year. Usually each year we base it kind of on a blockbuster movie. So since we have been having a lot of shark sightings, we thought Wonder Woman could come and help us out here in San Clemente this year.
Now, when I was talking to you, though, however, there is something that happens the night before where cocktails are involved, and that's how you come up with a theme.
It's a planning party. Not much planning goes on.
More drinking than planning.
More drinking than planning. That's for sure.
Somebody went and saw Wonder Woman last week and said,
Oh yeah,
that's our thing.
Inspirational.
Well, I love it. And look at all the colors, the vibrant colors. And I got to tell you, though, this is definitely not your first rodeo.
No.
This is a good job.
23 years.
23 years, okay. Now, how did you start? What was the first start to this whole sculpture?
Them, my strong men. It's 6 a.m. They're digging the biggest hole and shoveling the biggest amount of dirt you can see. And then from there, it's a blank canvas. You just start chipping away.
Now, I heard you brought a bulldozer in, is that right?
This is right here.
Oh, look at that.
Right here. We shoveled all this with this shovel. It's very flexible. It's a little worn now.
It's how you use it, really. Well, I got to tell you, I would give yourselves all a big round of applause. Don't go away, folks. We'll be right back with more
Sculpting!